49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos. Back row 80.
Throwing off the play fake. That's completed right side. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They get 19 on that pickup. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
On the jump.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Harris gets it on the draw. And good forward, about 5 yards, looks like. It's 2nd down now.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of the offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Looking to throw here. On the screen, this is Harris. Into the secondary, past the 40. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 37 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Cougar 19.
Working inside the red zone. Buying some time right. And this is going to call incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now we've got to regroup for 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Buck. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Dragon 60. Go. 19, 18, run with 18.
They're going to try and throw it here. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Cyber tacks on the point after. And the 49ers start off well to tie things 7-7. Tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, this is Baker. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Crazy. Crazy. 5.
May now from the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's May. It's his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets him around 6 there. Luke Martin making that play.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At their 48-yard line.
Hey, what's that? It's 5.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Finds a man right side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Crazy. Good touch. Hey, what's that?
Off the play action, May. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Just a yard left to go on second down. A give to Wilson up the middle. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up third and 1.
They'll go right back to Wilson. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Trying to throw for it with May. Buying some time left. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on fourth down, Brock. They're moving the chains. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone.
Hey, what's that?
First down throw for May. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a second quarter lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
One right down the middle. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
49-7.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10.
Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18, 60 Eagles.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Down the field, and he's got Carter. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers tie things up at 14. Tying this game up. They're all set to center away. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Broncos take the lead on the first play of the drive.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about Daisy. You money more power rangers. Also dangerous. Y'all talk about rangers.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun.
18, Rodney, 8 to go. Here it's ready.
They'll throw to begin this drive. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
That's one of those situations you want to get your back in space. Well, you accomplish that. Unfortunately, you don't make anything happen because you don't bring the ball in cleanly.
Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18
Turner coming in motion left. Again to throw on 2nd. Throw right, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns. to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was a practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
He rolls to his right. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Wilson. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. And they're ready to send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10.
Come on. 19, shot.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26.
Pass to 60. Shot 60.
They're throwing it. Dumped off to his running back. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Okay,
so now here's 3rd and 5. Now looking to throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Broncos take over on his 5th interception of the season. They've helped them get this early lead, Bronk, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. Now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build momentum and build on this lead.
Straight ahead, it's Wilson. And he's caught after a game about 2. Brought down by Fred Warner.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Wilson again. Makes the tackle. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. May. Short pass brought in. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second down now, they need 7. Now Wilson. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Crazy. Five. City, what's up?
Third and long, they're going to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. It's complete to Turner. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Second down now, 7 to go. Trying to throw this from the gun. He's going to be caught by his running back, Harris. He's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and net some positive yards.
Fails to find his running back. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Maybe he gets rocked and the ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made. And San Francisco takes the return to the end zone. Touchdown. The 49ers make it a 1-score game in the first half. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble.
A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
After fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Broncos on top here at Mile High. All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's May. Big strike here to Williams. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Give him 24 on that play. And it's going to be first down Denver. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Here's May on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
They'll go from the gun with Wilson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hits him on the out route. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Five. Crazy.
First down, May. Completed to his running back. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. They're going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means first and goal is coming up. They'll try and punch it in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. They go to him again. And he's stonewalled by this front right at the 3. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Here's May, 3rd and goal. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. Drake made the touchdown. His 3rd total score of this game.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback. One that can stand to play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Hold it ready.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half.
60 boxes.
Final throw before the break. Caught by the open man. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Liking 18.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Bronco leading. Let's go.
Back to throw now. Caught out left. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
On the set.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Yes.
He's dropping back to throw. Got his man. It's Carter. There he goes on the right side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Seibert now to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
49ers 28. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields it from the 8. This makes it up to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Crazy.
On play action, here's May. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Wilson on the give, headed left. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here.
Crazy.
Off the play action, May. Headed out right. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Nick Martin picks it off. And the 49ers take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that. Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll go play action. Going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Here we go. Set. Warriors, 70, 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
3rd and long for him here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Fielded at the 11. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. They'll run here with Wilson. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
This gain almost goes all the way for that 1st down. He gets it up to the 26.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll run. It's Wilson. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. 7 yards on that pickup. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for Broncos' 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Hey, come on with me. Ready?
Running for the marker on 2nd. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 4.
May now to throw on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. And he stuck cold at the spot. We'll keep pace for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here goes. It's in right.
On the carry, it's Wilson. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Expect some pressure. Here goes.
This is Wilson. Shoves one away. Delivers another move. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, you get some serious yards on the table.
They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
Here. Your front. Hey, what's that?
Wilson will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
There's a give, left side. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Broncos lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
19 right. 60 in. Not saying 19. 18. 5 in.
Throwing from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 2nd down. Steadily keeping him involved in their passing game, Brock, but that throw didn't work out the way his earlier targets had.
It kind of felt like, you could see that from the booth, this defense was sick and tired of this running back catching the ball. A whole lot more active in their coverage, and somebody was ready to finally separate the football when it arrived.
This one intended for the running back. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
On the jump.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Broncos have the football, Brock, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
What's that? Hey, what's that? One.
A give to Wilson, running left. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Hey, what's that?
It's a give to Wilson. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, what's that?
A give to Wilson up the middle. Bounce outside. He is a little bit there, about 3 yards. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
44-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, what's that?
May off the play fake. Buying some time right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Crazy. Hey, what's that? You're on the ball. Crazy. 5.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Catch is made down the right sideline. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Has room past the 25. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They'll go right back to Wilson. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get it behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Straight ahead, it's Wilson. The defense all over this run. Maybe got a yard there as he tried to bounce that one outside. They'll get that yard back, but no more. It's 3rd and 10. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
Good throw completed by May. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Hey, what's up?
Here's a give on 1st and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
The Broncos have likely locked up the win right there.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid?
Kicking team out to try the extra points. Broncos stretch their lead to 21.
Broncos 49, 49ers 28.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back. So first and 10 now from the 30. They kick the running back in motion. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Set.
Setting up to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Ready? 70, get the look.
He's going to throw it again. Forced out to his right. Jump off caught by his back. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. 49ers hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard. And you get into passing, known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. And really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Now Wilson. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Hey, what's up? It's in right.
Here's Wilson again. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the 1st.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Hey, come with me. Come with me.
Now we give to Wilson. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, about the 37-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well. We've set it down from the 37.
At the 37-yard line.
Back to the well again. And no question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got very successful.
And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss.
It's a loss of 1.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's made in the air. He rolls to his right. He gets the first and more inside the 15. And they get to him before he can reach the end zone, Brock. No touchdown on our final play. This game is over. So to the side of many mile-high salutes throughout the building, it's a win at home for the Broncos. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, too up, make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2, so you roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time.